Yo.
Oh, wow, my face is huge. Oh my god, why is it blowing my face up? Why can't it blow up your face?
I haven't used this camera ever.
It's like my face is blown up on the screen, not yours.
I don't know.
It's like, my face. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. That's because it's Facebook.
Yeah, it does something to the face, right?
It does something to the face.
You know what's cheaper than a counselor or a therapist, but just as good?
What?
A psychic.
A psychic? So my mother, basically. You know,
Yeah.
all of those fags in Flagstaff and all of them went and harassed my mother. And then I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, tell me they paid you. She's like, they did. And they're like, my mom's like, so are you guys gay? All apprehensively. And they're like, oh, totally gay. I'm like, of course you guys are. So I'm like, I hope you charge them
No
double,
shit.
Mom. And so, like, she's like, well, my son's gay too. And she pulls out a picture of me and shows it to them. And she's like, feast your eyes upon this. And I'm like, no, Mom, you did what? Like, oh my god, not that I give a fuck what those guys think, but seriously, like, how embarrassing. Not. I'm taking huge consideration in moving to Europe, actually. Not that anywhere's perfect or there's a utopia anywhere, but I feel like maybe...
I'd say it's almost worse in Europe just because everybody's super pretentious.
Well, I mean, not everybody is pretentious, I'm sure. I just feel like everything's going to hell. And it really is. Like, the global warming issue...
Zach, I don't feel like everything's going to hell, but you're in California, and if I was in California, I would probably also think that everything's going to hell. Because things are normal here. Like, seriously, everything is fine. The forest is still here. Like, the sun rises every morning.
Okay, thank you, Bill. You're right. Being in California has made me a bit antsy.
I mean, we took it to a whole nother level. It might have been capitalism before, but it's like ultra, super, whiz-bang capitalism now.
Yeah, not for much longer. I honestly, there's no way it can survive any longer. Like, I mean, it will survive longer, but I mean, we're nearing the end.
It's all funny. I mean, seriously, pieces of paper that aren't worth anything are being used as a currency for stuff that has inherent value. Like, it's all funny money. It's like Monopoly bucks.
It is Monopoly bucks, and the only person that we're fucking pawns, and the people that are moving the pawns are in possession of most of the world's gross domestic product. Like, we are pawns.
And every year they print hundreds of billions of more dollars, but we're not getting that much richer, actually. They're just printing it. And eventually the money will be so inflated that nothing will be worth anything.
And that's pretty much where it's at now. Like, everything's so polarized. Like, the rich are so rich and the poor are so poor. Like, the middle ground is becoming, like, nothing. There is no middle ground anymore. Like,
the average CEO today makes 1,000% more salary than in 1950.
and are they really working 1,000 times harder than anybody else?
Hell no, maybe they're relaxing 1,000 times harder and spending their money 1,000 times harder.
I'm spending and relaxing 1,000 times harder than you.
Yeah,
These hands have never seen a day of work.
doing cocaine and getting laid.
Fuck, dude.